Okay, now we're ready to do our part 3, which is our garage sign. So what we'll want to do is open the material editor. So hit M on your keyboard for the material editor. There we go. So select the first slot, and we're going to change it from a circle to a cube. So just click over here on a cube. There we go. So we kind of know what it looks like. Then we're going to come down here to this eyedropper, which is Pick Material From button. Select that, and then just select on your box, and then you'll see all the materials that are on your box will pop up here in your material editor slot. Okay, now we want to name this material Garage. There we go. We've also lost our little cube up here, so we want to change it to a cube. There we go. Okay, now we're going to select the front of the garage because we're going to apply that little sign on there. So come over here and do Polygon on the Edit Mesh and select the front side of the garage here on your box, which is this side right there. We also need to check to see what number this side is, so we can look up here in our material IDs. So come over here to the material rollout, go all the way down to the very bottom, and let's just make a note of what ID it is. So this is side 3. See that? So when we bring up our material editor, we'll know we'll be working with side 3. So just click right here on side 3 to bring up that material, as that's the material we're going to work with, okay? Alright, so now turn off your polygon and come in here and select the standard button inside of that material 3, which is where we are. Alright, so once you've selected the standard button, we're going to choose a blend material, and you can double click or you can choose OK, and we're going to keep the old material as a submaterial. Alright, so now we've got the blend basic parameters open in our material editor. Okay, so now bring your asset browser back up, and we're going to look for Garage Sign JPEG. There it is. And we're going to drag that over here to the material number 2 in the material browser. Next, we're going to look for a mask material right here. B front garage mask JPEG, and we're going to drag that to the mask button. Bring it right there so it pops in. Good. So now we're going to name this material Garage Front with Sign. It's always important to name your materials so you can find them later or know what they are in your scene, okay? Okay, so now we're going to work with one of these materials. So select material 2 in our blend, and then select our M button right here so we can go into the parameters of this material. There we go. And then you want to come down so you can see this view image area. So we want to click this apply button and click this place button right here. And then we're going to click on the view image so we can see our image. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I had to actually go back and reapply the images a couple of times just to make sure they show up. So while you're working on this and you click in here and it's not your correct image, just go back to parent and reapply the images, you know, from your asset browser. Alright, just drag them on there again to make sure they appear there. Alright, so now we know we did apply in place and we did view image. So now we're going to work on the size of this image. So open it up so you can see, and I'm actually opening up larger than the screen, but we're going to put in some values here for our sign, okay? So the values for the sign we want to be is U is 0.11, and for V, 0.45, and for W, we want to do 0.8, and then I'm going to have to open this up, which may be off of your screen, and for H, I'm going to do 0.15. All right. So then you'll have all of the images for your garage sale. All right. So 0.11, 0.45, 0.8, and then 0.15. All right. So make sure you hit enter after you do all your values, and your garage sign should be about this size. And then go ahead and close this image. All right, so now we want to click the Go to Parent 3 times. So we'll get back to our multi-sub object material. All right, and then let's go ahead and render our view and see what our image looks like right now. And you can see when I rendered that my garage sign is placed properly right there on the side of my building. All right, so that's the end of this part where we applied the garage sign to the building.